Hey, hello. Hey, how you doing? You know what? This is another Facebook Live from me, Mark Carlin, the Results Hypnotist, and I'm here giving you some tips on how to stop smoking. Since this is a page called Stop Smoking Tip, I thought these videos would be appropriate to help you stop smoking. And today is Super Bowl Sunday. So if you're getting ready to go watch the Super Bowl, I just want you to think about probably what you've already been thinking about. How are you going to fit in those cigarettes during the Super Bowl? Are you going to have to leave the area if you're at a party or you're in your own home? A lot of people don't smoke in their own homes. You know that. If you're one of them, raise your hand. You just don't smoke in places that you don't want to continue to smell the smoke. And you know, the smoke gets into the fabrics of the furniture, it gets into your clothes, so that when you walk into a place that's an enclosed environment, it reeks of stale smoke. So a lot of people don't smoke in their own homes, and they certainly won't smoke in other people's homes, especially if they don't allow smoking. So what are you going to do? You're going to leave the game, leave the party. How are you going to smoke? These are things that a lot of my clients tell me bothers them about smoking, that they have to leave their social environment. And if you like being around people that you enjoy conversation with, that you enjoy watching a sports game like the Super Bowl today, this is a deterrent. This is something that should be you should be connecting to the bad feeling that it creates because you're remaining a non-smoker, because those are the feelings that'll help you when you go to quit, because you'll be thankful you don't have to do that anymore. Rather than thinking about how you don't like being without cigarettes, you can think about how it feels great that now you don't have to run away from people. You don't have to hide it. All those the positive things, and those are good feelings that you have as a result of stopping smoking. Enough of that. Today, I wanted to talk about the word craving. And it's just a word. I got out my old dictionary. Back in the day of, what was it, Laugh-In, they used to say, go check your Funk and Wagnall. That was a dictionary. It wasn't, Merriam-Webster dictionary was a main source of dictionaries back then, before they had internet. You know, it was actually paper and bonded covers and stuff like that, called books. Well, there was a dictionary. And there was a dictionary company, I don't know if there still is, called Funk and Wagnall. Now, funk is kind of a funny word. That's why they probably used it as, you know, go and check your Funk and Wagnall, because it was a funny word. I had never heard of that dictionary before I watched Laugh-In, and I haven't heard of it since. But it just came to mind that I'm going to read you some definitions of the word craving. Going off topic a little bit. So what is a craving? A craving is a powerful desire for something. Okay. What I think craving is just a thought. The thought then is connected to an emotion, which then causes this powerful desire for whatever it is that thought was. To me, that's what a craving is. So the dictionary says a powerful desire for something. And an example is a craving for chocolate. Okay, chocolate is not an addictive substance. It's not a drug substance. Okay, some people might argue that it is. I argue it's not. This is something we give to kids. It's not addictive. Synonyms for craving: it's a longing, it's a yearning, it's a hankering, it's a hunger, it's a hungering, it's a thirst, it's a pining, it's a desire, it's a want, it's a wish, it's a fancy, it's an urge, it's a need, it's an appetite, it's a greed, it's a lust, it's an ache, it's a burning, it's an addiction, it's an aspiration, it's an aim, it's a goal, it's an informal yen, it's an itch. These are other words that you can use in place of craving. craving, the word craving for most of us has a very significant connotation. It is very often connected to an addictive substance, which keeps you locked into that mental thought that you're addicted to cigarette smoking. Now, you know, my view on that is that it's not an addictive substance. You're not addicted. You've created a habit to doing it. You've created a way of feeling better by using a cigarette as in the whole ritual of it, the smell, the taste, the lighting, the lighter, the packing down the packs of cigarettes, the unraveling, the cellophane little label container, you know, when you open up the cigarette, and the smell of the cigarette as that tobacco, the smell of the tobacco as, you know, you undo that cellophane wrapper. This is all a ritual, and this ritual elicits, you created this, it elicits a positive response to you. In some people, it elicits a negative response. You know, people that are non-smokers and that detest cigarettes would not get a positive response from all of that ritual. They get a negative response. You, through years of practice, developed a positive response. And that positive response is actually what you're looking for. You want to feel good. And that's what that whole ritual is. Craving is something that's connected to addiction. My suggestion to you is to stop describing your desire for smoking as a craving. Your desire for smoking is not a desire for cigarettes. It's not even a desire for smoking. It's actually a desire to feel better. Feel better than you currently feel at that moment when you desire to have a cigarette. You don't desire the cigarette, you actually desire the feeling. And that's the truth. That's actually what's going on. Start to think about that. Start to replace that word craving. You know, these words that we use, they describe a lot of things. They describe our experience. And they carry with it weight, and they carry with it expectation, and they carry with it your abilities to transform as well. So craving is one of those words that you can do without at this point. If you're looking to quit smoking, stop thinking of a desire or the thought of a cigarette as a craving of some sort. Start to lessen the impact of that word on you. And you'll find it a little bit easier to help you to be motivated to quit, as well as to stay being a non-smoker during your quit. Because they really are not cravings. They're just thoughts that are connected to emotions. And the emotions can be turned up. You turn up the intensity of the emotion, that desire becomes stronger. I've worked with married couples that have been married for quite a while, and their desire for each other has dwindled. You know, if you get married, you know, you get used to the same thing over and over again very often. Unless you work at it, the desire for each other lessens, it dwindles. I've worked with these couples to increase their desire for each other. It works like gangbusters. We are capable of increasing or decreasing desire. We're capable of increasing and decreasing emotions. Using hypnotic techniques, it's very simple to do, because hypnotically, we're working directly with that part of our mind that feels, okay? And that's why it's also simple and quick and easy for me working with a client to help them stop smoking, to turn down the intensity, to turn up the desire to be a non-smoker, to turn down the desire to be a smoker, to show you how to create better feelings by being a non-smoker, and connect whatever good feelings you used to get from cigarettes. I can take that and connect it to other things, like taking a nice deep breath in, or drinking some water, or exercise, or walking around the block, or just thinking positive thoughts, thoughts that you already have. I work with you. I work with what you're processing, how you're processing information, how you view the world, how you take in information. And I use that to effectively help you to quickly become a non-smoker. It's really cool. I really enjoy it, and so do my clients, because they become quickly non-smokers. Some of them have been struggling for decades, and all of a sudden the struggle is over. They're done. Very often I hear, I wish I'd come sooner. This is your opportunity. Give me a call, 212-223-1832. Write the number down. You don't have to call right now. In fact, I don't want you calling right now. The Super Bowl is on soon. Okay? You got it? You understand me? You feel me? Okay, great. 212-223-1832. Mark Carlin, the Results Hypnotist. Good luck on your quit. Give me a call if you'd like some help. I'm here for you. Take care. Have a great Sunday. And hope your team wins.